Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I will be showing you some tips and tricks about iPhone 6s. So the first one is how to have some of the options of certain apps directly on the home page without having to go all the way inside the apps. So let's start. So let's suppose you want to access something in the settings. So you just press the setting button and it shows you the the most, you can say the most important ones, like the battery, the cellular data, the Wi-Fi, and the Bluetooth. So it's the same thing for most of the apps. Like for the photos, it's going to show you the most recent one, the favorite one, the search, and it's the same thing for the call. So let's suppose you want to add someone, so it just brings you here immediately and you add up the contact. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the camera and we're gonna talk about the tips and trick about the camera. Now you can, with in this phone, you can record to 4K and even you can do 1080p high definition, and I'm gonna show you how, and you have to enable those functions in order to have it. So what you can do is you go into your settings, you go into your camera, and here it shows you your camera details. So let's suppose if you want to, like, this is what it is chosen for, like 720p for the HD, but you also have the option for 1080 for the high definition. And here it shows you that a minute of slow-mo will be approximately 375 MB. So like this is the space that will be taken if you ever make a slow-mo video of a minute. And if you go back and then the same thing here for the record video, you see that there's an option for 4K as well. And here again it shows you how much space it's gonna take whenever you record the video. So in order to know if your video is gonna be 4K, so you go into your camera and look, it says on top here 4K. This feature is enabled because I have enabled it in the settings, but the recommended one is the 1080p HD at 60 seconds. So this is, and this again, it tells you how much space it's going to take for the minute video and everything. And it also shows you which is the default one, the smoother, the high resolution, and the space saver. Okay guys, so here's another trick. This trick is called, or the tip you can say, it's called the secret menu. It allows you to have all the function on the main screen without having to go always inside or always like pressing the buttons, or like I'm gonna show you, it's gonna be more clear when I show it. So you go into your settings, you go into accessibility, and you go into touch and you enable the assistive touch. So now you see you got this square here. So what this square does is, let's go on the main menu and I'm going to show you the feature. So you click on this square and now you got a menu here. So that menu contains a home button. So you have a home button here. So let's suppose that for any reason your iPhone home button stops working. So what you can do is that you can use this home button for your usage. Then we have Siri that gets enabled here. And then we have some customs. So like now you have the 3D touch, the double tap, the hold and drag, the pinch and rotate, and you can add some more to it. Then we have the notification center where you can see your notification immediately. Then we have the device with all the features. You can lock your screen. It locks your screen immediately. Then you can turn it on again. Then you have you can rotate your screen from here. You can control your volume from here. Let's suppose your volume buttons decided not to work anymore, so you can control your volume from here. You can mute it, and also you have other features here like shake. You can take a screenshot, reachability, gestures, restart, SOS, app switcher, many more. And then you have more stuff which I just like, these are the stuff. So, and there is a way of customizing this menu. So if you go back to the settings and you are in the assistive touch and you say customize top level menu, and you can customize it according to your taste. So like if you want to add some icons or you want to remove them, so it's up to you. And then so this feature is a very handy and it's a very nice one. I just took off the home button feature on it, so I'm just gonna add it. And then if you click on the plus button, it gives you the option of the features you want to add to it, so you can just add it according to the ones you want. So you can just do that. So we're just gonna go okay guys, so another tip that I will be showing you, it's related to the notifications. So how you can hide your notifications, so if you don't want anyone else to see your private information, so you can hide that. So there's a way of doing it. So you go into your settings, you go into notifications, and in the you see here it says show preview. So you click on that, and now it shows you either to always show your preview, only show when your phone is unlocked, or to never show it. So this is something that you can have a control over this if you don't want other people seeing you. And just below here it says the notification style. So let's suppose we go into messages, and now it shows 3 kinds of alerts. So if you don't, you have the option of allowing the notification or no. Okay, so let's suppose you want your, now you have the either the alert will be shown on the lock screen, the notification center, or the banner. So you have the option to select whatever you want. So the lock screen is just going to show on the lock screen, the notification bar is the notification center, and the banner is just going to slide up from the top. And you can choose the sound, and you can even show the previews. Like let's suppose you wanted one unlocked or never. And this is pretty much it. So this way, okay, so now let's talk about the control center. This is the control center. So here you have all the little functions that you can have on the without having to go into the setting entirely. So this, you go into the settings and you have it here. And let's suppose that you are playing a game or you are doing something, and like during the game, or you're using an app and that app requires you to do something like this, and this control center pops up and you don't want that to pop up. Or let's suppose you're playing a game and like you have to swipe up the screen to do an action, but once you do it during the game, this control center comes up. So there is a way of disabling it. So what you can do, it says access within app, so you just disable that. So while you're going to be playing, look, it's not going to be enabled anymore, and you can easily use your apps without having the control center open all the time. Another feature that I will be showing you, which is really helpful. So every time you want to go back, we always tend to press those setting button to go back, okay? But there's another way. Like let's suppose that we are on control center and I want to go back. So you can just swipe here and it's going to bring you back. It works all the time. Like let's suppose we're in the iPhone storage now. We go back, and there you go. Another trick that I will be showing you is like, let's suppose that you launch Safari and you are always on Amazon, like shopping for things, but like you always have to like come on Safari or Google Chrome or whatever and like tap Amazon all the time. So there's a trick for that. What you can do is you press this button, the share button, and then you go to add to home screen, and then it adds the name with the link. So you just do add So once you come on your home screen, you have the Amazon here. So when you click on it, voila, you're on the website immediately without having to type and search all the time on any browser. Another trick that I will be showing you. So let's suppose you go into your setting and you are looking for, I don't know, whatever you're looking for. So you have to always scroll down. So there's a way of doing that. You go into your setting and you can actually just search the things. Let's suppose we want to activate the assistive touch that we did it earlier. So we just type assistive touch. It brings you here and you just enable it without having to go all the way inside by the tapping everything. So you have the assistive touch here. It's the same thing for if you want to, let's suppose, search for your wallet. So you know, pay. So you have your wallet and your... Okay guys, so now I'm gonna show you another amazing feature of the iPhone. So this we're gonna go into the settings, we're gonna go into general, we're gonna go into reset, and here you have all the option for the reset. So let's suppose if you want to factory reset your phone, you're gonna select this option, or you want to reset any of the settings, so you just do it. But what I want to show you, it's this one, the reset home screen layout. So basically this one is gonna reset, is like if you just got your iPhone now and you just finished setting up everything up, and the main home screen that with all the apps in order, that's what it's gonna do. So I'm gonna show you how it's gonna be done. First, I'm just gonna like move around my apps, I'm just gonna change their order a bit, so you guys can know that what I mean by when I want to say that. So let's suppose I bring my camera here, I bring my calendar here, and I bring the feather here. So now you guys see the layout of my home screen. So now let's go do the feature and it's going to show you how. So we go here and we do reset home screen layout. So you do reset home screen, and now you go on the home page and look, everything is back to order, how it's supposed to be. Isn't that awesome, guys? But don't try that if you have made those little folders. I'm going to show you what I mean by those folders. So that's one of the next trick. So the next trick is let's suppose you can create some folders. So let's suppose that you can bring your weather and you can put your maps and weather together, and it gives out the name on its own, but you can always change it. So we're going to keep it for references. Let's suppose we put camera and the photos together. So we're gonna put, sorry guys, so we're gonna put the photos and camera together. So that's named by photography. But just let me tell you one thing. Let's suppose you do this thing and you had those folders made up. So when you're gonna reset it, your folders are not gonna stay there anymore. So be wise enough when you want to do this settings that all your folders are gonna be deleted, but none of your apps will be deleted. So don't worry about that, but your folders will be deleted, and then you will have to create new folders and everything. Okay guys, so another feature that I will be showing you is related to the battery. So we're gonna go in the settings, we are gonna go back here, we're gonna go into battery. And here you see that it says low power mode. So this mode, well, it explains in the bottom what it means. So let's suppose your phone is running out of battery like mine is right now. So I can enable this, and this allows the apps in the background to be used, reduces the background activities like downloads and stuff like that. So that gives you more time for your battery to completely die and your phone to completely die. Also, you also have the option to put the battery percentage. So let's suppose that if you don't put it, you don't see any numbers here, but if you enable it, you start seeing the percentage. So this is a very helpful thing. It allows you to let you know at what percentage your battery is at right now.